In order to create Zoom polls, we actually have to do so from the alamo.zoom.us website. Once you're here, sign in with your ACES credentials, and you'll be taken to your Zoom profile page. On the left-hand navigation bar, we're going to click on the word Meetings. This is where we'll set up our Zoom polls. Click on the particular meeting that you would like to set up a poll in, and scroll down to the very bottom. And inside this gray outline box, it'll either show you the polls you've created, or, like right now, it says I haven't created any polls. So I'm going to click Add. Your first option is to add a title. This really helps you organize your polls. If you don't add a title, they'll be generically called Poll 1, Poll 2, Poll 3. Imagine if you have 12 different classes and you're on Poll 12, you might not remember which poll you actually intend to use in that class setting. So I like adding a little bit of information, maybe a topic or a date or a specific class section. The next option is about anonymity. Now, to be clear, the Zoom polls that are displayed to the actual students in a class or during a meeting, they are all anonymous in that meeting. This only refers to if when you pull a report after the meeting as the host, as the instructor, do you want student names to show up with their answers? This could be a very powerful tool if you're trying to check in with your students' understanding and see who's understanding the material versus who's not. So I prefer to leave this unchecked. Now we can type in our first question. See, we have 255 character space here. I have a pre-made question, and then I have to select whether I think this should be a single choice or a multiple choice question. This is a little confusing, but it actually refers to the answer choices. Is there a single answer that's correct, or are there multiple answers that are correct? Kind of like check boxes. So I'm going to keep it as a single choice question, and that means there's only one correct answer. Now notice that my answer fields actually have a lot of space too, 255 characters for this as well, so you can type really long answers here. I'm just choosing not to right now. And you can have up to 10. Now, if I'm not happy with my question, I can delete and start again, or I can add a question, or I can be done and hit save. Since this is a warm-up, I'm going to add another question here. And I'm going to choose this to be a multiple choice question because maybe I'm writing these answer choices in different formats. And so that means there could be multiple correct answers. Again, you have the 10 answer choice options, and now I'm going to say I'm done with my warm-up polls and I'm going to save. If I look at the bottom of my meeting screen now, it says I have one poll created. It tells me the name of my poll. There's only one, even though I entered in 2 questions. If I hit the drop-down arrow, I can see the 2 questions that I created. I can edit them if I would like, and I can also delete them if I'm not happy with these questions. Or if I'm worried that my Zoom meeting will become too cluttered, I can delete them after I use them. I also have the option to add more questions if I'm trying to set up more polls for that particular class session, or maybe for the future just to have them ready to go.